Long time no see.
You can still not be seen. You and Avishi, switch on your video. Otherwise, it will be much longer. Chalo, do it fast. Shivya, Avishi. Okay, Anvi, I thought you were not coming. You
Why?
said your mother said you can't do 2:30. She posted on the chat.
No.
So wrong news.
Yes.
Shivya and Avishi, what are you doing? I'll get boxing gloves for both of you if you want to fight next week. Boxing gloves.
Yeah, okay. Ow.
To hit each other. Okay. So how was everyone's Diwali?
And the Shara.
Yeah, the Shara. What did you all do?
Sir, you've taken such a long break. Yeah.
No, आप लोगों ने लिया break, मैंने नहीं.
No, we were all ready to do class. You took the break. Yes, sir, for so long.
I just asked for
1 year or 3 years.
I asked for a week and then they said, oh, let's do it after the holidays. And then the Kartik month came, so it's almost like 2 months now.
No, sir. First he said stomachache. Then he said I'm going to London. Then he said again, I'm feeling feverish. Then he said after Diwali. Then he said no class today. Then after that during different reasons. I asked Samantha Chachi like 4 times when is class happening.
No, actually, after that, Anvi went to London, then all that stuff.
No, it wasn't my fault. It was the Shara break.
Yeah. So then you all went on a Dussehra break, Diwali break for 15 days. So it's 30% my fault and 70% your fault. Okay, who is living in Kolkata out of all of you? Just 3. Okay. So I'm seeing you all next week.
So why don't you ever come to Delhi?
Delhi?
Yeah, why don't you ever come?
Because nobody invites me.
And he was supposed to come to Kolkata. Yeah, okay, I'll come.
Yeah, you should come.
So next week is my birthday, by the way.
So then let's celebrate with your...
next week is also my birthday, by the way.
Shivya, when is it?
It's on 19th March. It's
Koi
on
baat nahi.
19th.
We will celebrate next week.
Okay.
And we'll send some pictures to Anvi.
Okay, so.
Okay. So let's begin with something.
So can we do something interesting today?
What do you mean?
So Monday's Children's Day, so you have to listen to us.
So, okay, that means you all want to speak today and I should keep quiet.
No.
But that's always the case.
Sir, the 30% your fault is wrong. It's actually 99% your fault. Our fault.
Good going. Good learning.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you find faults with others?
What? Yes, I know. You get a chance to make fun of them.
No,
No, they take out faults. They could
there
take
is
out your faults.
there is a story. There was a king, and
Okay.
the king was very charitable. He used to distribute food, clothing, shelter, and whatnot. And one of the things that he would do daily was to go to a temple, and when he would come out after the darshan, he would distribute food to the beggars outside, so whoever was sitting. And one day, as he was handing over a plate of food to someone, flying above him was Garuda. You know who is Garuda?
No.
Hmm? Not Garuda Airlines, but Garuda is the
The vehicle
Vahan,
of Lord
the vehicle
Vishnu.
of Lord Vishnu. So he was flying above, and what is its natural food?
Snakes.
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 Yes. So Garuda was flying with a snake, and maybe was planning to go somewhere and sit and nicely have his lunch. And the snake was very helpless, almost about to die, and in a very difficult situation. So the scene is the king is distributing food, giving a plate of food to a person outside the temple. Above him is Garuda flying with a snake, and the snake in a very helpless situation. So a drop of poison from the snake's mouth just fell into that plate of food which the king was handing over to this person outside the temple. And when this person ate that food, guess what happened?
He died.
Okay, what else? Anyone else? What
He
happened?
became
Fell sick.
supreme.
He became supreme. Good.
He fell sick.
He actually died.
So I was correct.
Yes, you were correct.
I thought he would die.
Poison से कोई immortal है.
Maybe Shiva has made such kind of poison. Okay, you make me taste also that then. The one which makes you immortal. Okay, so now who is in charge of giving punishments or rewards to someone who is
Shiva.
no.
After death or before death?
In the universe, yeah, after
Is
death.
it Yamraj?
Yamraj. He's also known by another name.
Dharam
Yamraj. Are you Googling or what?
No, I'm not. I see many serials now.
So he's known as Dharamraj. Now, how does he look like? Anyone knows?
He wears black
He
all the
sits on a
time. No?
buffalo.
He sits on a buffalo.
He wears
and
black.
He wears black. But you know, he's a very handsome personality.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah, how do you know?
His wife's name is Priya. That
Acha.
I know.
You know the family?
No, I just know his wife's name.
Acha.
Whose wife's name?
Okay, Dharamraj's wife's name. So he's in charge, just like in this world.
He's
We
telling
have-
you to stop.
We have the system of justice and reward, punishment and reward. Similarly, in the universal government of the Lord, there is somebody who is in charge, who is a judge, and who judges everyone according to their good and bad deeds and punishes them or rewards them, sends them wherever they belong. And so Dharamraj is a great judge. He's a great personality. And he also happens to be a very, very special devotee of Lord Krishna. Because on a position that he is in, one has to be very, very qualified. So to those who are pious, those who are good souls, he appears as a very handsome personality. But those who are sinful, not good, he appears as a very scary personality, wearing black and huge,
Who is scary?
with a frightening look. Yamraj, Dharmraj. You want to see him?
Yes.
Maybe a glimpse of him.
He's not being a scary cat.
Acha, somehow my Wi-Fi this side is not that great. Let me see if I can find a picture depicting him. Let's see. The Wi-Fi is not good. If somebody has good Wi-Fi connection, then please do it. You can put up Google Yamraj.
What's the picture?
अरे वही तो बता रहा हूँ.
Are you searching for scary pictures or are you searching for normal pictures?
Normal. Whatever appears on my screen, you will see. So what you see is also true.
Sir, look at this one. What I
Which
found.
Alright, first you look at this one that I have found.
So scary.
Let's see who is.
Not scary at all. It's a comedy picture.
I know. This one is from a serial, I think.
Which one?
This
Ah,
one.
ठीक है. So let me
No,
show.
this one is going to spook you out.
Let's see. How about this?
So you will just take out some random picture. Sir, that's exactly what I showed.
No, you showed the other one.
And you say he's handsome. First, I showed this only.
I said to the wrong people he appears like this, but otherwise he's a very nice.
Sir, please.
Yes, of course, he's a devotee.
No.
So see, it is very simple. If somebody is in the court of law, the judge will appear very angry for a person who's committed a crime and he'll shout and announce the punishment. But somebody who's innocent, he'll speak very sweetly. He'll appear normal. So it's not very difficult to understand. So Yamaraj, he has an assistant. You know what is the name of the assistant?
Yeah, what's his name?
Chitra something, I don't know.
It's Chitragupt. It's Chitragupt.
Yes, Chitragupt.
Wow,
is
I know a lot about this.
Now, he is the one who's the chief accountant. He keeps account of everyone's activities. Like,
Yeah, all the records
like
and stuff.
how many times Shiva has bunked the class, or how many times
So
Avishi,
even Radhya.
Avishi and Shiva have troubled Radhya, or so all that is taken into account, right? They seem to be scared. Okay, so now both of them were confused. You know why?
Why?
They were wondering who should get the reaction of this killing. So they were thinking, king? No, king wasn't even aware. He was doing a good deed, handing over a plate of food.
But it can't be the snake also because he didn't do it purposely.
Exactly. So they thought maybe the snake. But the snake also can't be punished because snake didn't even know what was happening and he was just counting his last breath. And Garuda? No, Garuda is also not responsible because Garuda...
There's no one responsible for this.
Sorry. So Garuda is also not responsible. Because he was just carrying his natural food, designated food. Right? So who is to be punished for this crime?
No one.
The death has taken place. Out of 3, who should be punished?
No one.
They went on thinking about it. There were meetings. There were.
I think it should be they
You
themselves.
picture of Yamraj on chat.
Because
Acha.
they thought it should be the people themselves because they thought they accused innocent people. They should punish themselves.
Okay, I'm coming to that point now.
Yeah.
So
See
even-
that picture. Please see that picture.
you put it on the screen now. I can't find it.
I want to share.
No, I'm not able to open it only. What is it named? Yamraj JPG.
Yamraj JPG.
Let's see if I can find it.
There's a serial called Yum Hai Hum, I think.
Yum hai hum.
Yeah. Such a funny name.
Yum hai hum. Achha, what happens in that? See.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I just saw it on Google.
Yum.
As see why. I think I'm about to get to that picture that Shiva has sent. Let's see if I can
So
find.
what are you doing for us? Children's Day Monday ko.
बताइए क्या करना है?
Throw us a party or something.
That's why I'm going to.
No, give us butter
No,
cookies.
it should be good food. That's what matters.
हाँ, so
It should be good gift.
क्या खाना चाहते हैं आप?
Everything.
And butter cookies.
Lebanese, Italian.
Butter cookies are
Asian.
coming in the next 5 days. You will read.
Wow.
I've already sent. I mean, it'll leave Mumbai tomorrow.
Did you open it?
So did you all like those cookies?
Yes. Did you open it? Did you open it?
No, it is not opening. If you want, you can share the screen. I can allow.
Yamraj JPG is not opening.
So Shivya, I'm just making you the admin. If you can.
Sir, she's going to do bad, evil things. Don't make her.
No, I am not
She's
the
going to
admin.
mute everyone and remove you.
Somebody else has to make the change.
Sir,
Anyways,
mat dekho na, baad mein dekh lena.
let's finish the story first. So for a long time, the discussion went on and on, but they were not able to arrive at a conclusion. So one day, something interesting happened. And to know what happened, please join us next week, same time.
Sir, this is not fair at all. Don't keep us in suspense.
Okay, so some travelers came to the kingdom and they wanted to see the king. And so now,
Sir, me and Radhiji and Avishay have to go at 3 o'clock.
yes, I'm going to just finish the story, then we can maybe end.
Please, can I show the Yamraj picture first?
I will in a while. Just give me a minute.
Sir, come on, please.
So let us finish the story first. Then I'll make you the admin. You can do whatever you like. So these travelers came. They came to the temple, and they asked some people sitting outside the temple, "Oh, do you know where the king's palace is? We want to go and see him." So one person was sitting. He said, "Oh, it's this way, but be careful." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because the king is famous or known for killing people by feeding them poisoned food." And as soon as he said that, immediately Yamraj said, he is the recipient. He should get the punishment for that act that happened some days ago.
But why?
So that is the point now. In the Dharma Shastras, in the scriptures, it is mentioned that if we talk about someone's fault, someone's wrong or wrong about someone, if that is true, we get 50% of the karma of that activity still.
Meaning?
Karma means bad reaction of that. Simply
Sir,
that.
but how we have to talk now. How will the person improve?
Wait, I'll come to that. I'm talking about when people just do it for the sake of criticizing and gossip like that.
Oh.
Or spreading bad name, or if somebody's doing it out of envy, jealousy, those things. Like if a mother points out your fault, that's not bad. There's no karma because she has the welfare in mind, children's welfare in mind. So then this.
Sir, but agar hum log, if we point out parents ka bad things, then it will be bad. But if it's true, then.
Okay, wait. Let me finish the story. So if you talk about someone's faults to others, understood? If you talk about somebody's faults to others, if it is true, you will still have to face 50% of the reaction of that particular act being talked about. And if it is not true, you get 100%. So just like this person, he just heard from someone and without even verifying said, he's like that. Sometimes we also say, we hear from our friends, this person is, he's like that.
Punishment did Yamraj give him?
Wait. So sometimes we also do like that. We hear from someone, oh, this girl is like this, boy is like that, and we also very casually say, oh, he's like that, without even verifying. We've just heard from someone. So how dangerous it is to talk about somebody else. So you get 100% of the karma. If it is not true, if it is true, you still get 50% of the reaction. So the best course of action is never talk about anyone's faults. Let them handle, let it be between them and God. And if you see somebody's faults and you are a well-wisher, you actually want that person to improve truly, then you maybe go and very humbly mention it to the person that, you know, I saw this is not right, so let us try to improve. If you think you can't do it, then approach someone, maybe some elder person who can do it, who has a good rapport, who has good relationship with that person. The person will live nice, listen to that person nicely. But if this is done just casually, gossip, or out of envy, jealousy, without in verifying the facts, without the intention of trying to help the person, understood? If anything is done, any fault finding is done without the pure intention of helping the person, then there is going to be a reaction for sure. Otherwise, if somebody is doing like the welfare in mind, and so the person wants you to improve so that you don't fall in future, then it's fine. And second thing that happens, you know, when you talk about someone's faults, what happens?
You feel bad.
Very soon, we will get affected by the same faults. That's another reaction that comes. We get affected by the same faults. So it is very, very, therefore, dangerous that dangerous when we talk about somebody's wrongdoing. Let the Lord handle. He has his own systems to handle. So unless you have the purest intention to help someone to improve, it's always better to keep our mouth shut. What did you understand from this story?
Always keep your mouth shut. Even if you're
So what punishment did Yamraj give?
Punishment, I don't know. Punishment, I don't know. But the point of the story is to learn that we shouldn't find faults with others.
I've heard that Yamraj gives really scary and
you know one who finds faults, he's like a fly.
Please, can I show the picture now?
Like a fly.
So don't allow her to, just allow her to share screen, nah, don't make her the admin.
So the person who finds faults with others is like a fly. And the person who only sees the good in others, points out the good, he's like a bumblebee. Now what is the difference between both?
So fly doesn't bite, the bumblebee bites. That's the difference.
Wow.
That's
the main difference is that the fly, even if there is
so bumblebee mat bolo, butterfly bol do.
Wait. No, bumblebee is it?
Bumblebee.
The bumblebee, even if there is a huge pile of garbage, the bumblebee will still look for one flower and sit on that flower, avoiding and the fly, even if there is a beautiful garden, will look for one piece of garbage, avoiding that garden.
Nice example though.
People who only see the bad in others. No, every person has both good and bad. But as good people, it's our duty to only focus on the good. But if we focus on the bad, avoiding the good, we become a fly. So we have to decide whether we want to be a bumblebee or a fly. Who wants to be a fly? Raise your hand.
So Shivya.
I knew that.
Shivya, that's so gross. How do you want to be near garbage?
Okay, Shivya, I have made you the co-host. Now you can share.
So why?
She has to share Yamraj's picture, na?
Yamraj.
Shiva, you know how to do it, right?
Shivya, behave yourself.
Do it fast. And don't make people appear and disappear.
Shivya, behave yourself.
Shivya, I'm going to...
Shivya, put my video on.
I'm going to take the control back if you don't.
But that is why I warned you. You can't just trust people blindly. You should say a story on this also. Don't trust people.
But this story is good enough to practice this whole week. Try practicing this. It is very difficult though. As we grow up, we'll see this tendency just comes out. But we have to be careful. We want to be a bumblebee. We don't want to get any reaction. We only want to focus on the good, even if there is bad. But we will see one good thing and focus on that. Shivi, are you doing it or shall we stop?
She's sharing Yamraj JPEG. So, can you
Till the
please
time-
say
till
what
the
you're
time-
doing for us on Children's Day?
Till the
Send it
time.
to you on WhatsApp.
Pardon?
Please send it to you on WhatsApp. We can't open it.
I haven't received.
So just show it to us on the camera now.
I haven't received the WhatsApp. What?
Can you remove them? They've stopped my video.
Acha.
बस हटा दो उन लोग को co-host. Just don't give them the right.
Okay, done. I'll make you the host now.
So please start my video.
Hmm.
Great.
So
Who's?
I haven't received any picture.
So
Shiva's
just say what you're doing for us.
for Children's Day.
Children's Day.
I'm going to eat pizza and laddus, remembering all of you.
So make an Instagram video for us. ऐसे तो you post so many videos.
Pizza and
Just make a video dedicated to all children, na?
very good idea. But why don't you all also send me maybe 10, 15 seconds ka small clips. I'll add it as a
Are
video.
you serious?
Put it on my Instagram.
Help us.
Arey, you have to record it now for us. It's
No,
Children's Day.
I will also have a clip in the end or in the beginning, but you all make maybe 10 seconds, say something, one line.
किसने
and
बनाए?
I'll combine it into one
so we can
video
also gain followers. We also need followers.
and I'll put it on my Instagram page.
And also tag us so we can get followers.
Of course, I will do that. But आप लोग
Do we
भेजिए.
make it on though?
So Shivya, Radhya, everyone, all of you make 10-15 seconds ka one small clip saying something, and I'll
About who? On what?
say whatever.
Sir, that sir doesn't do anything for us and just teases us. That.
Whatever you want to say, just send me the clips. तो आज रात को ही मैं उसका बना लूँगा एक
Sir,
छोटा
you
सा-
have to give a 5-minute long message.
a reel, and then I'll post it on my
Please
Instagram
prepare
page.
So you have to tag us so I can gain some followers. Don't
Of
I
course,
have
so
only 100 followers.
when you send it, you also send your Instagram name.
I'll just send it right.
the people who don't have Instagram.
Sir, I'm not allowed Instagram.
Okay.
Hey, you guys already send my username.
At least what you all can do, you can record something and post it on. Yeah.
But you should Grim Reaper photo. That looks
It
like
looks
a
like
Grim
the
Reaper.
ghost from Bhool Bhulaiya 2.
That looks like a Grim Reaper.
That's not
Hey,
Yam.
just listen to one thing. What you all can do, at least ठीक है, Instagram पे not many of you are there, and it's fine.
Well, can you tag the ones who are there?
Yes, I will do that. But what you all can do is, आप लोग छोटा छोटा clip बनाकर at least post it on the chat. आप लोग chat पे तो हैं ही सब लोग.
Okay, sir.
Something, right?
So, Gita group mein
And then-
it's only admins. No one else can post.
No, we'll open. No, it's open for everyone. The chat is open.
Acha, now it's open.
Yesterday you posted
So,
9:30.
yeah, I
India.
forgot.
So, and then remembering all of you tomorrow, Happy Children's Day. I'll eat my favorite food.
That is so not fair. That is so not fair. We
So, just write a speech, na?
honestly.
Write a speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after the speech, I'll eat.
I don't know why Teachers' Day is given so much of importance.
After the speech, I will eat my favorite food.
No, you won't eat your favorite food.
So you just get roti sabzi, nothing else.
I'll have pizza, I'll have Sprite.
Monks can't have pizza pasta.
Arey, I eat everything. So you will see. I'll send you all a picture of me
No.
and
No,
celebrating.
that will just make us all
No.
jealous. That will just make us jealous.
So you all may make small videos and send it on the chat.
I get ice cream tomorrow. My school gives ice cream on Children's Day.
Okay, I can eat ice cream also for on your behalf.
Sure.
Yay!
All right, see you next Sunday. Next Sunday I'm
Bye bye.
in.
So aren't we doing class for another half an hour?
I think ho gaya. Some people have to leave.
It's just 30.
Can we please do class for another half an hour? We joined after so long.
Another
20.
half an hour. What do you want me to do?
So
Another.
कोई भी story सुना दो.
Acha, I got a message
A
from
long story, please.
Avishi Bansal. I can tell you a short story, not a long story, because if
You have to tell us a series of short stories.
I want you all to
Hi, sir.
focus on few, because if I tell too many, then the message gets mixed. So you just
So
focus
can
on
you say some stories from
one
your
or
book?
two.
I still
One or
haven't
two.
got it yet.
So the latest book, have you all received the question answer one?
No, I haven't.
Have you started studying?
I haven't either.
Which
Even I haven't.
question?
I did in the middle for 2 days. Now again forgot it.
You should
So
start.
please, I have this
I
question.
haven't gotten the book.
What question is that? Ask it.
Let me ask. Let me remember what it is. Yeah. So, are the gods from all religions the same?
So did you read this question in the book? It's in the
No,
book.
I haven't got the book now.
Why?
I'll get it this week.
अरे दिल्ली में तो immediately मिल जाएगा. Go to any bookstore.
I saw it in Starmark.
So
I saw it
please
in Starmark the other day.
answer.
Yeah,
Please
it's there in the bookstores.
So please answer now. Just one question.
Radhe, you will answer?
So she doesn't remember. She has
I've not
done
read it.
Yes. So the answer is yes. There is only one God. God cannot be many, just like there is only one sun within the universe.
So what about Krishna,
Wait.
Shiva?
So if you are only going to answer, then I'll keep quiet.
No. I'm muting.
So just like there is only one sun lighting up the entire universe, right? But in Dubai, the sun is known by a different name. In China, the sun is known by a different name. In Japan, it will be known by a different name. In India, it's known by a different name. Surya, Dinkar, Suraj. USA, in the British, in the Western country, they call it the sun. China, they have a different name. Middle East have a different name. But are we talking about different suns here? It is the same sun known by different names. Similarly, God is one. There cannot be many gods because God means the supreme personality. So how can there be many supreme? Supreme means the topmost. So there cannot be, if there are two supremes, then you can't say he is the supreme, but there is another supreme also. That the definition is wrong. So there is only one God known by different names. So some people know about him fully, some know very little. So depending on how much they know, they address him as supreme power, supreme father.
So why do religions have different set of beliefs?
There are no differences actually. There are no differences. It is simply like an LKG student. We teach him, or first standard student, we teach him 1 plus 1, right? So if you try to teach him 1 minus 7, he will think the teacher is crazy. How can you subtract a bigger number from a smaller number?
The answer is -6 though.
So when you grow up, maybe it's 5th, 6th standard, you can understand, okay, it is -6. And when you further grow up, then you can maybe learn about algebra, trigonometry, calculus. Now, which subject am I talking about?
Maths.
Now, but why is there a difference? To somebody who's in first standard, I'm teaching 1 plus 1. I can't teach him algebra. If I start teaching, he'll think the teacher has gone mad. He will run away. He will not listen to me further. Like if a teacher is
started algebra right now.
If the teacher is saying something that you don't understand, are you interested in
No.
this matter? Maybe you will feel like, अरे कैसे bunk करें इसका class? Or
सब
change
वो
the
अभी कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स को भी फील होता है.
I know.
And they can't even do 1 minus 7. Some college students.
अच्छा?
Huh?
Which college?
So I don't know hoga, but I know some.
Assumption.
नहीं, you can ask some. मतलब the people who don't do well in college, some of them can't even do basic maths.
So they can't understand 1 minus 6.
Yes.
My God. We have to find out which college is this. That's your homework.
So,
Okay. So I'm talking about the same subject, mathematics. But why am I teaching it differently? Why do you see differences? To somebody, I'm teaching 1 plus 1. To somebody, I'm teaching 1 minus 7. To somebody, I'm teaching trigonometry. Why? Why such a difference? If you
so
can answer.
but no, but all the people are equally experienced. All of them are in college.
But you're not answering my question. If you answer my question, you'll get your question answered.
Because their mind is not yet ready.
So why am I teaching differently to different individuals?
Because the people who you're teaching 1 plus 1 are less mature and less experienced, and the people and they are just beginning their first steps in maths, and then
Right.
the people who are teaching algebra and trigonometry, they are much more experienced and their bases are strong, so they can
True.
solve
They are
easily.
much more mature. That answers your question.
So now my question.
So different religions, why they teach different? They are not teaching something different. They are teaching the same message. Whether you talk about Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, Judaism, Sikhism, what are they teaching essentially? Love God, service to God, surrender to God. Everybody is child of God. So are they? But they are teaching according to how much their followers can digest or understand. So to some of the religions are meant to teach those who are at a very basic level. So only some
Right.
preliminary understanding is given. Oh, there is Supreme Father. Oh, the God give us our daily bread, like that. But they are not told who that Supreme Father is, what does he do? Because first, let the basics be clear. We can't start teaching them algebra and trigonometry or surrender or love or God looks like, because they have no conception. Some people are more advanced, we teach them slightly advanced subject matter. And those who are most advanced, then the complete knowledge about God is given, that this is his name also, apart from he being the supreme person, this is his name, this is what he looks like, this is what he does. All his qualities are also expressed. So like that, different religions are teaching the same subject, but in a different way, depending on how much their followers can digest.
Sir, have you read the books of other religions?
Like
Quran and the Bible?
No, but I know the essence. I have met people who have read. So the essence remains the same. Like if you open Guru Granth Sahib, it is just filled with Krishna's names.
What?
Just full of Krishna's names. You can ask those who are
It's
reading
full of the Guru's names, not Krishna's.
Guru's name nahi, Guru Granth Sahib.
I know.
It is the
Guru.
name. It is just, you ask anyone who has read Guru Granth Sahib, just full of, and there also it is clearly mentioned how Krishna is that Supreme Lord.
Fine, I'll ask my friend tomorrow.
Yeah, but provided he or she has read it, because there was a video from one of the Sikh preachers only. It was circulating last year. It came to me also, how he was telling his audience, and some of you doubt that Krishna is our Lord also, then I'm going to read it from the Guru Granth Sahib. And he reads, there are so many names. I knew I had one house help long ago, and he used to follow, and he showed me a book, and just Hari, Govind, Gopal, Yashodanandan, so many names of Krishna and Ram, like that. So essentially, all religions are teaching the same thing, and anyone who, but they are teaching depending on how much their followers know. depending on that. But if at any level their followers maybe, but if they follow that religion genuinely, not fanatically, then gradually they will evolve. Gradually they'll understand. Now you can't tell somebody 1 plus algebra. No, he has to be brought up to that standard gradually. Just like if you've had a bad stomach for 3 days, and suddenly you come up and says, "Mummy, I want to eat aloo parantha and paneer
Then
and
you're
kachori
done.
and samosa."
You're finished.
Finished. Because you have to be brought to normal health gradually. Suppose somebody's legs were broken and the plaster has just come off.
They want
And he
to
says,
run.
"I want to go horse riding today."
So horse.
Is that intelligence?
So can you ride a horse?
First, so that's what I'm asking. He's just not even recovered fully. His legs are still hurt. And so if you try to give the highest knowledge to somebody who's not on that level, not ready yet, you can hurt yourself. The person will himself get hurt. So therefore, all the religions of the world, depending on the different caliber of the people they are teaching, some little knowledge is revealed at every level, so that they come back to natural or normal health spiritually. Yes, your hand is up.
So me, okay. So why doesn't Lord Shiva wear like a dress very nicely like all the other gods? Why does he like why does he wear tiger skin and stuff?
What is the first part of the question?
Why doesn't he dress like the other gods? Like why doesn't he wear any gold or jewelry, nice clothes like all the other gods wear?
He's teaching us.
What?
Because he is a great personality. And in what position do you see him sitting always?
He sits.
He was standing. He's meditating. He's remembering
Yeah,
something.
why does he always meditate? Doesn't he have to save the world?
What's happening in Delhi?
Pollution.
He needs to save Delhi, I think, more than the world.
So please don't change the topic.
You are changing the topic. Every time I'm trying to answer. So the question is, why does Shiva dress up like that? He doesn't even have a house of his own. But those who worship him, he is ready to give them all kinds of blessings, wealth, family, whatever. But he himself, so he's teaching all those people that what you're asking from me, see, I have it, I can grant it to you. But I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in something else, in the service of the Lord. And he's always remembering the Lord. This is what we should truly value. I focus more on developing my love and devotion. That is my true wealth. And all this that your wealth and this and that you're asking, it'll go away in some time. It is temporary. But I'm trying to focus on that which will give me permanent benefit, eternal benefit.
I have another question.
Wait.
So,
therefore, and he's a great personality. See, why do people want wealth ultimately? Why do they want name, fame, etc.? Because they feel that will make them happy. But if that happiness is coming from some other source, why would you ever want these things then? If your need for happiness is already fulfilled. Similarly, the Lord Shiva's need to be happy and satisfied is already fulfilled by being in touch with the Supreme Lord, by serving him, by remembering him. So he doesn't need to depend on some external things for his happiness or satisfaction. He's a great saint, he's a great personality, and he's teaching us the very valuable lesson that things that you all are running after, they're of no value. True value is our love, our devotion to the Lord. Yes, Krishna, last question. Then we can end because my throat is still hurting. Yes.
Second last, please.
What about the people who say that Lord Shiva is the Supreme Lord?
So anybody can say anything. I can also say you are the Supreme Lord. But what is the value of such an opinion? Ultimately, it has to be verified by scriptures. No? The knowledge about God, his creation, and everybody within the has to come from scriptures. So what do the scriptures say? There are 7.5 billion people all over the planet. Everyone is allowed to say whatever they want. I can say our Anvi is the next Durga Devi. So in every pandal next Durga Puja, you will see her murtis. I can say that. And she can go one step ahead. Why only in Kolkata, every pandal all over the world and even in the still world, I will be worshipped.
I don't want that, honestly.
What is
I'm
the
not visiting Durga Puja pandals next year then.
Shut up. If
only
you're going, then please get some spaghetti for me as Prashant. So I have a last question. Just
literally last question.
Huh.
Yes.
So when there was this thing now where the poison was released and the gods and demons were fighting with the snake, Samudra something, Manthan. So then why didn't they summon Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu? Why did they only do Shiva? Was he the only person capable of doing all that?
No. So Lord Vishnu only they prayed to, because throughout that Leela, if you read that pastime, whenever they were in trouble, and they were in trouble a lot of times, so they would remember Lord Vishnu who would help them. He would help them hold the mountain. He took the Kurma avatar. He helped them churn the ocean. But one of the qualities of Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna is they want to give credit to their devotees, those who are very dear to them. And therefore, Lord Vishnu, even though every other help he was providing, but this time he wanted to glorify or make Lord Shiva famous. Because Lord Shiva is a great, great Vaishnava and he's also very dear to the Lord. And one of the greatest qualities of the greatest devotees of the Lord, or any devotee or any great soul, is compassion. And Lord Vishnu wanted to show the whole world how compassionate is Lord Shiva, that in order to save the whole universe, he was ready to drink poison. That's the quality of a great soul. They are ready to sacrifice their own comfort, happiness, just to help others live happily. So he wanted this way Shiva to be glorified. That's why he did that. It's not that Lord Vishnu wasn't capable, but he just wanted Lord Shiva's name to be spread far and wide. All right. Thank you. See you
I have
next.
a question to ask you.
Yes, Radhya.
In this Samudra Manthan, was Amrit churned or some poison?
What was the result? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a second. Take a second. Huh? Just a second. Yes. So the ultimate goal was to churn nectar. That's why the whole churning began. But before the actual nectar could come out, the impurities had to come out. And not just, it started with poison, but it's not just the poison that came out. Lord Vishnu had told the Devatas many other valuable things also would come out, which they did.
What?
So like one great elephant, Airavat, came out, which was taken by Indra. Many precious jewels came out.
Which were taken by?
And then, of course, then the Kamadhenu cow came out, which was taken by the sages for
She came out from that.
Then goddess Lakshmi also came out later from the Samudra Manthan. And then we have a horse came out, Uchchashrava.
There were 5 sisters now, goddess Lakshmi, who were really jealous of her.
पता नहीं ये तो कहाँ से कौन सी किताब पढ़ी है ये?
Serials.
Serials, that's how. Always remember, TV serials or Wikipedia or social media is not the source of our information.
When I started seeing that Devo Ke Dev Mahadev, I didn't like it because they were testing the actual.
I'm
truth.
literally watching that right now.
A lot of masala. What a masala.
Waste of time.
Hmm.
So, but these are fun. I like to spend my
Fun
time.
hai. See it as fun, but that should not define your belief system. That's all.
No, वैसे TV I've not read any religious book. I just
So
know all this by
whatever you
TV
see,
serials.
whatever you see, you can always verify it with authentic source. So that's okay. You watch.
What is the authentic source?
There are scriptures. There are people who know the scriptures, and they can always teach. They can always tell you what the truth is all about. All right. See you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
I have bad news.
I will
Pakistan is going to win the
To
World
win the
Cup.
World Cup.
I will celebrate Children's Day tomorrow with
So,
my
you know,
friends.
they showed the semi-finals of the cricket thing at my school. और
Hmm.
I didn't even watch it. I was so upset.
I watched it in my school. और फिर उसके बाद the boys were literally cheering, पूरा अपना jackets निकाल के घुमा रहे थे and stuff. And then I thought India is definitely going to win, but they lost. Because uske day before, people were so confident on the day of the Pakistan-New Zealand match that I hope Pakistan wins, because then finals में India-Pakistan का match होगा. They were
Pakistan
so
नहीं जीतेगा.
confident.
Pakistan won't win. Don't
Arey,
worry.
but they're in the finals now. We didn't even reach the finals.
अरे लेकिन
और फिर
finals में भी तो हार सकते
then
हैं.
then I asked them कि what if India loses in the semi-finals, and they were like कुछ नहीं होगा ऐसा. But then
Yeah,
what
even
happened?
I didn't watch the match. But
Then
the
what
reason I
happened?
found out they lost.
It was so nerve-wracking.
Anyways, don't worry. There's always next time.
अगर पाकिस्तान जीत गया तो you can't eat sweets for a week.
Huh? Why?
I don't think none of us will eat sweets for
You
a week.
don't need to. Let others eat. You
Pakistan
don't
हार जाएगा.
We will eat
I mean,
pizza only.
because
I will eat-
Pakistan जीतेगा.
We'll replace sweets with pizza.
Yeah, that's okay.
I will still eat sweets.
So not pizza, pasta.
Chalo. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.